Welcome Cruising with Jake. I'm Jake. I want to welcome everybody back to the channel. I really appreciate everybody that's been watching and keeping up with all the videos. Sorry I didn't really put out anything last week. It's winter here in Oklahoma. We've been doing some remodel on the floors in our home. So not only have I been busy at work, but then whenever I get home, we're busy moving stuff, cleaning, doing all the things that if you've ever had to have new floors put in your house, it's not that fun, but it'll be worth it whenever it's done. But I wanted to get on here and as you guys are seeing this, it's Tuesday. If you live here in Oklahoma, look outside. It's supposed to be pretty gross. Low double-digit temperatures pretty much all week this week. So unfortunately, I haven't really been able to get out and do much filming. This last Saturday, we're kind of putting our house back together in the living room. I tweaked my back. If anybody knows me, knows that I've had 2 back surgeries. I've had back fusion, all that fun stuff. Not fun stuff, I should say. But so I'm a little sore. If you probably might be able to hear it in my voice, see it in my movements. I'm hopefully getting better on that. But I wanted to get on here and talk to you guys, let you know I got my notes here, let you know about some of the events that are coming up real soon that we're going to be going to. I say soon, between now and June, the beginning of June, is what I've got the events planned out here, and then we're going to go and document and film and bring some fun content to you guys. So first things up is March 1st. We're going to be doing Coffee and Cars here in Oklahoma City. If you guys did not make the February Coffee and Cars, first off, you missed out. It was amazing. The amount of cars, I think there was 3,000 cars that showed up to it. It was a little chilly, but the weather, it was kind of like it is right now. It's still chilly right now, but it is beautiful, beautiful day. So make sure you come out to Coffee and Cars March 1st. If you come out and see me. If the weather's right, obviously, I mean, I understand if it's raining or whatever like that, we might not go. Even if it's cold, if it's a sunny day, we're definitely going to be there. So come out and see me. Find me walking around there. I'll have the camera in my hand, checking out the cool cars. Come say hi. Tell me that you're watching the videos, and let me know what you think of them. So the next weekend after Coffee and Cars is March 8th. We're going to be at the Gavin Black Memorial Car Show. It's going to be at Classic Chevrolet on Northwest Expressway and County Line. It's a free car show. If I remember right, I was talking to the guys that were putting it on not too long ago. They're not charging entry fees or anything like that for this car show. It's all but done by donations. Gavin Black was a young man that was into cars in Edmond. Left school one day at lunch to go eat, and was killed in an accident. And his family puts on this car show in memory of him. Last year we went with Smoke for the first annual Gavin Black Memorial Car Show. It was a very emotional deal, super cool. They were giving out scholarships. I'm not talking little scholarships. I'm talking big scholarships to people for aviation and all the things, like paying for kids' schools. And it is all being done by donations. So that's what they're doing this year. To enter the car show, it's just by donation. Now, I will be donating. It was the first car show that we entered Smoke in after we got him done. And we won first in our class, 90 and up truck class. We won best in class, and I hope to win it again this year. I've got the trophy up right back there. I don't know if you guys can see it, but I hopefully will be taking home another trophy. We got some more upgrades coming on Smoke, and I'm hoping that we can take that home too. So March 8th. Classic Chevrolet, Northwest Expressway and County Line Road, Gavin Black Memorial Car Show. Come on out to that one too. Then this is another event coming up at the end of March 28th through the 29th, Newport, Arkansas. It's the Tailgate Showdown. From what I understand, I don't know a whole bunch about it, but I got a couple friends that are going to be racing in this. It is the largest truck race in the United States. Has to have a tailgate to be able to race in this. I don't know if I'm going to be racing Smoke. It's a 9-hour drive there and a 9-hour drive back in the truck, and he does not highway very well, so we're going to be taking state highways there and back, and I will be filming the drive for us for the channel, and it should be pretty cool. I'm going to go out there and support my buddy Kiefer, which you met in a couple videos ago with Joe Dirt. He should be getting that thing close to being done. Hopefully we're going to meet up with him this next weekend if the weather's right, and do an update on that and see where he's coming along with Joe Dirt. And then another buddy of mine, Tanner, he has another GMT 800 Chevy truck. I believe it's a 6.0 turbo truck. He's going to be racing there at the tailgate throwdown. So if you're going to be around if you're in the new Arkansas area, or you want to make the trip out, you're a truck person, you like drag racing, if we can find hotel right now, there's nothing in Newport, Arkansas. There's no Airbnb, VRBO. There's one hotel there in Newport, and the wife wants to go. She's not a tent camper. Otherwise, I'd probably be popping up a tent and an air mattress and just camping out there. But if the wife wants to go, we got to make some better accommodations for her, and I don't blame her. My back would probably appreciate it too. So that's March 28th through 29th, tailgate throwdown, Newport, Arkansas. And then after that, the next weekend, April 5th, it'll be the next Coffee and Cars event. So put that on your calendar. Make sure you come out for that too. And then after that is the truck gathering, and that's going to be on April 25th and 26th. The truck gathering is going to be in Guthrie, Oklahoma. It is the largest truck show in the state. Last year we went to that. It was amazing. I didn't win nothing, but the truck has to be 20 years or older to be able to enter that truck show. Smoke was probably one of the newest trucks there last year. I've had people tell me on here that the reason why the Smoke content doesn't do well is because he's too new. Well, next year I can register this truck as an antique, and he might be a little later model than what most people want to see, but he's hand built in this garage. Been in the family since new, less than 2 miles. If you haven't seen that video, go check out Meet Smoke and What Did We Do. Those were a couple of my first videos I put out, but I talked about this truck and some of the history on him. But you say he's too new. Next year he's considered an antique. Right now he's considered a classic. So he's not that new anymore, people. I'm sorry, but trust me, I would love to have an OBS or a square body or a C10 or something like that. But he's what I got. I built him with the help of these guys right here, Andrade's, Jeff Couch, and Paige Turner, and the LS guys. But I did all the turning of the wrenches on this truck. So, if you don't like him, I'm sorry, but this is what I've got for now. Help me get monetized on YouTube and start making that YouTube money. We'll start building other cool cars. Trust me, I got a lot of stuff up here in the head that I want to build, and we could build some really cool stuff. So after the April 26th, that night after the truck gathering in Guthrie, Oklahoma, don't forget, come out to see that. Even if you don't have a truck to enter, come look at it. There's some really cool stuff that out there last year. Some really cool trucks. So come out and check that out. There's going to be a lot of vendors out there, LMC trucks, and Oklahoma Customs, and a bunch of other guys are going to be out there. So it's really cool. Come check that out. So that same night, April 26th, after we get done at the truck gathering in Guthrie, we're going to be meeting up with our Cruis'n Oklahoma group. It's going to be our first event of the season with them. I miss my Cruis'n Oklahoma group. Jared Holt, If you don't know who Jared Holt is, go check out his YouTube channel, J Rod's Garage. He's got some cool stuff. He does some cool stuff. He buys a bunch of cool cars. But I miss my Cruis'n Oklahoma friends and family. That I do consider a lot of those guys family. But it's going to be our first event of the year. We're going to be going up to Perry, Oklahoma. We shut down that whole town basically on that night, that Saturday night. The whole town square around they got a really cool old court building there in Perry, and they open up a lot of it. There's going to be a huge burnout contest. I'm sure Deechworks always puts in some prize money and maybe some Deechworks gift cards. Kicker usually throws in something. I don't know all the events, all the stipulations or stuff on that yet. Hopefully be getting with Jared here real quick. There's something else on here I'm going to talk to you about, but we're going to get with Jared here pretty quick, go do a video with him and talk about some of the cool things with the Cruis'n Oklahoma group and the king of the on and off-road groups that going to be coming up. So that king of the off-road, we'll get to that. That's going to be really cool, and I've got some fun content ideas for that too. So that's that evening, April 26th, Perry, Oklahoma. Get on the Cruis'n Oklahoma Facebook group. If you're not part of it, look it up, become a part of it. That's where all the updates on that will be. That way you know where to meet up for the cruise up to Perry, or if you just want to meet us in Perry. They'll have a full car show there, burnout competitions, all the stuff. There's laser light show usually. It's a super cool event. We'll be going there and doing some filming there too. Okay, and then after that, May 3rd, be Coffee and Cars again. Put it on your calendar. First Saturday of every month. Coffee and Cars, Oklahoma City, Remington Park. Don't miss out. I'm telling you guys, it's free. It's a lot of fun. After that, May 16th and 17th. It's still a little ways out. The wife and I need to figure out some logistics on this, but it's LS Fest, Texas. We went there last year with Smoke, did the drag and drive on it. Again, last year I was able to tow him down, trailer him down and back. We did the drag and drive event, super cool experience. The drive portion, we got to make laps around the Texas Motor Speedway. I'm a NASCAR fan. I have been forever. See the old Speed flag up there, and if you older NASCAR people know about the Speed channel, I'm a NASCAR fan from way back when, from 1992. I remember watching my first race. So, but we're going to go down to LS Fest. I don't know if I'll be racing or doing any of that stuff there this year because we're going to, again, have to drive Smoke down and back. But we will at least go down and do the car show and film a lot of it to put on the channel for you guys. So lastly, in June, and this is everything that I've got planned all the way up into June. June, and we're going to get more information and nail down the dates on this, but it's going to be a first of its kind. If you are into off-roading, this is a first of its kind, King of the Off-Road. It's a 3-day off-roading event. We're going to 3 different off-road parks here in Oklahoma. And again, I'm going to get with Jared and we'll bring out some more information on this. But we're going to it's 3 different off-road parks, 300 miles, little to no pavement in between each off-road park. So I know that there's going to be 3 different levels of off-roading. You're going to have your novice, your amateur, and your pro for the most part. And so I think he's an 03. I say he. It's an 03 little Ford Escape. We call the short bus. It's a little yellow Ford Escape, 4-wheel drive. It's actually all-wheel drive with a selectable 4-wheel drive. Kind of a rarity. There wasn't very many of them put out there. But let me tell you, if you watch my Gone Cruis'n video where I went up to Stillwater, I talked a little bit about the short bus. This thing has done some pretty cool things. and has never gotten stuck. It's high centered. It's done some other things, but I've pulled out Ram 1500 4-wheel drive trucks with the short bus, but I've got some parts around here. I've got some all-terrain tires for it. I've got some stuff we're going to do to that. We're going to get it in better shape, and we're going to go do the King of the Off-Road in a little Ford Escape, and it's going to be hilarious. Well, I'm trying to find a partner. Anybody out there, hit me up if you think you want to go for a 3-day. Now that's going to be a camping, roughing it. I mean, roughing it. We're going to be in a tent and only taking the stuff that we need for those 3 days. The wife does not do off-road stuff, so she won't be going with me. So if any of my friends out there want to come out and do the King of the Off-Road with me, hit me up, let me know, because I'm taking applications as we speak. But I've got some family members from Texas. I'm going to try to talk into bringing up their Toyota 4Runner and doing it with me. I got another friend down in San Antonio. I'm going to hit her up and see if her and her husband want to bring up their Jeep and do it with us. And if anybody out there is interested, again, pay attention to the Cruis'n Oklahoma page. Jared Holt is putting on this event too. It's the first of its kind. It's kind of like a drag and drive event, except for it's for off-roading. It's going to be a lot of fun. We have some more events coming up with the Cruis'n Oklahoma group. There's going to be Hallett later in July. There's going to be the King of the Open Road drag and drive event. It's going to be in August, and some other fun stuff with that. But we'll keep you up to date on that. We're running a little long. I'm sure you're tired of hearing me talk. I do feel like I'm getting more comfortable talking to you guys behind the screen there. Again, I appreciate everybody watching, and this week's supposed to be gross. Hopefully we can get an update on Joe Dirt on Saturday, and maybe make some more videos coming up. I'm trying my best to keep this up, keep this going for you guys. So I'm going to cut this off here. I appreciate you guys watching. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe. Comment down below. Tell me if you think you're going to be able to make it to any of these events. I'd love to see you there. So, guys, that's going to be it. Thanks for watching. Don't worry about it, and keep on cruising.